After their surprise success in Canberra last weekend, Newcastle headed even further south in search of another upset. This time against a Melbourne outfit who were determined to atone for their Anzac Day defeat to the Warriors. The Knights picked up where they left off in the nation's capital by attacking their hosts from the outset. Junior Sal got a sight of the line, only to be repelled, before Jared Mullen sensibly swept the ball back to the other side on the following play and found the numbers.
Uwate for the corner. Slater can't stop him this time, and Newcastle score first.
The Storm's response was swift, with Brian Norrie crashing over just 5 minutes later.
Terrific ball from Cameron Smith, and Brian Norrie scores to level up. The Knights have paid for their mistakes.
Almost straight away, the countdown was on again to another Melbourne try, with this one all due to the skill of second rower Kevin Proctor.
Into space, Proctor, ball out the back to Champion, and the weight of possession again for the Melbourne Storm. They go back to back. Melbourne 10, Newcastle 6.
The Amy Park crowd was on their feet again midway through the first half when Anthony Quinn snatched an intercept and engaged in a thrilling foot race with Akila Uwate, which not surprisingly was won by the Fijian dasher. However, it proved to be a futile contest, as Melbourne's outside backs had been ruled offside at the scene of Quinn's steal.
Oh, he's come off the line. Why is he offside?
That penalty led to Matt Hilder plunging over for one of the season's softest four-pointers.
Matt Hilder scores the try.
Craig Bellamy was far from impressed with his side showing, but at least they reacted well to that appalling defensive lapse, as Quinn got one back on Uwate, without having to waste too much energy this time.
Nguama's missed it, and it falls into the hands of Anthony Quinn. He went up way too early, Wes Nguama, and Anthony Quinn has been gifted a try.
Going behind on the scoreboard wasn't Newcastle's only concern, with Jared Mullen being reported for a dangerous lift on Proctor. But far worse was to come when his scrum-based partner Kurt Gidley popped a shoulder shortly before half-time.
He's in trouble, Kurt Gidley. That is a serious issue, I think.
The Knights captain and New South Wales mainstay bravely battled on until the break, but didn't return in the second stanza, with scans in the coming days to determine his availability for the State of Origin opener on May 25. A frenetic first half ended with Melbourne up by 18-12, but knowing that they had to improve. And that's exactly what they did, although it took 17 minutes for them to go up that extra gear.
Champion on his outside, Champion for the corner. He doesn't get there, but Matt Duffy does. The Melbourne Storm extend their lead with their precision play back again.
Enjoying a huge share of possession, as Newcastle's discipline fell away without their leader, it was inevitable that Melbourne should storm home.
And there is the win for the Melbourne Storm.
Dane Nielsen's effort was followed by crowd favourite Billy Slater getting airborne.
Slater! How does he do it? Billy Slater, yet again.
The purple shirts were lining up again in the following set to collect another and crack the 40-point mark.
Bromwich, he passed too early to Cronk. It doesn't matter because he offloads to Todd Lowry.
That was the Storm's fourth try in the space of 16 potent minutes and inflated their winning margin to a convincing 30. While Newcastle and New South Wales face an anxious wait on Gidley's health, Melbourne will simply be relieved to have shown that their capitulation to the Warriors was only an aberration. David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.